Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Laim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Recall Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim pushing his truth and sincerity and diligently putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. And shalom to the sincere Aquafium listening and learning. It's McQuad from the Trumpet VA camp, and I'm going to get right into it. It's going to be part 3 of Are We in a Time of Peace? I'm going to start right here. Jude chapter 1 and 1. It says, Jude, the servant of Yahushai Hamashiach, and the brother of James, to them that are sanctified by Yahweh, the Father, and preserved in Yahushai Hamashiach, and called. It says, mercy unto you and peace and love be multiplied. So it says from Yahweh Shemi Shai to them, which ultimately is going to extend to us. It says peace and love. Okay. Thought it wasn't a time of peace. What's this about? Okay, Yahweh Shai said that in him we're going to have peace. Okay. In him we're going to have peace. Let me see. Galatians 5 and 16. Matter of fact. Almost 16. It says, but I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. So it's better to be spiritual and following in the footsteps and the ways of Yahweh Shai than to be following after the flesh. Okay, because the flesh is all about pleasing yourself. The flesh is all about putting yourself first. Okay, the flesh is all about pride, envy, getting the last word. Okay, but Yahweh Shai wasn't in that spirit. He wasn't about getting the last word. He wasn't about just being the biggest dog on the block. Okay, he was completely selfless, humble, okay, loving, affectionate unto all our people. Okay, and that's what it means to walk in the spirit. Be like Yahweh Shai. Okay, because that is the ultimate spirit on earth. It says, for the flesh lusteth against the spirit, right? The flesh is against the spirit. So, an example, like I'll be out preaching, or just matter of fact, just in my regular day world, right? I'll get disrespected by somebody, and the flesh, the old man on me, right? Because we're in the flesh, so it's going to be glimpses of the old man on you, period. You can't do nothing about it. Okay, scripture say a just man is going to fall 7 times. Okay, but backtracking, the flesh, after being disrespected, the flesh on me is going to say, don't take the disrespect, lash out, okay, get some revenge. But the spirit would say, what, man, let it ride, let Yahweh Shemi Shai deal with it, okay, let it go. And that's what it means to walk in the spirit. That's what it means the flesh is against the spirit, okay. It's like when you see in those little cartoons when you got the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder. They both telling you two different things. One's the spirit and one's the flesh. Okay. It says, in the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that you cannot do the things that you would. So they are literally two different spirits. Okay. 2 different spirits. Now, I'm going to go down to it. This is Galatians 6:5 and verse 22. But the fruit of the spirit, okay, so when you're in the spirit, this is the qualities, some of the qualities you're going to have. It says love, joy, peace, right? Because that's what this is about, peace for our people. Okay, Yahweh Shai wasn't going town to town ready to start war. He wasn't on that time. That wasn't what he was there for. Okay, why? Because he was walking in the spirit. It says, Slocky. It says, so when you walk in the spirit, these are the traits you're going to have: love, joy, peace, long suffering, right? Because this walking in the spirit is not easy. Okay, I mean it is, but at the same time it's not. But there's going to be long suffering, so you're going to have to take shit. There's some shit you're going to have to take and let slide, and leave it into the hands of Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's what Satan wants us to do. Satan wants us to take things into our own hands. That's where his power is. When we leave and depart from Yahweh Shemi Shai, we cross into Satan's realm. When we start putting things in our own hands, now Satan has jurisdiction over us now. But when we stay in our lane and let Yahweh Shemi Shai take care of it, it's almost like we're untouchable. We're invincible. Satan can't do nothing. Okay, he got bounds that he cannot pass. Okay, it's been multiple times where I've been at camp and people will literally just get in my face, literally probably this close, and I'm not even reacting to it. I'm just thinking in my mind like, Yahweh Shemi Shai got me. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm not going to feed into this guy. I'm not going to throw the first punch. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, and that's showing faith right there. Okay, because Hebrews 11 and verse 6 says we got to believe that he is. Okay, which means we got to believe that he exists. He's controlling everything. Okay, and you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you shouldn't worry about getting touched by nobody. Period. Satan is going to he's going to bark, but as long as you on your A game, he can't bite. So back to the traits. Walking in the spirit, it says love, joy, peace, long suffering. Because you're gonna take a lot of shit in this. Okay, that's why praying for your enemies, blessing them to persecute you. That's gonna be in the world. That's when I say in the world, I mean people outside the spirit. Anybody who's on the correct spirit is going to look at this as a weakness. This guy's being weak. Okay, he's not tough. He's weak. Okay, but anybody who's of the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Al Shadi, they gonna look at a situation where like that and commemorate it, like, yo, bro, that was real strong what you did. Okay, just like with even when you look at the story where King David cut off the bottom of the garment of where David cut off the bottom of the garment of King Saul. Even King Saul and his wicked state understood that when you reward somebody good for evil, or when you show mercy, when you leave things into the hands of Yahweh Shemi Shai, when you don't take things upon yourself, and you continue to stay in the spirit, which is of these, when you stay in these traits: love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. And it says, against such there is no law. Okay, you're pretty much untouchable. When you follow these things, you're untouchable. Okay, Satan, he gets you when you come out of this. Okay, when you come out of these things, when you want to take vengeance, when you don't want to show mercy, when you don't want peace, you want that smoke. Okay, you're gonna get that smoke. Matter of fact, watch this. Yeah, everybody's a tough guy. Everybody want that smoke, right? Everybody wanna put curses on people. Everybody wanna go to war. Everybody's a tough guy, right? Well, this is what Yahweh Shemi Al Shai say about the tough guys. Ecclesiasticus 28. Ecclesiasticus 28 verse 1. He that revengeth shall find vengeance from the Lord, and he will surely keep his sins remembered. So when you in that spirit of rah, 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 I want to take things in my own hands. I'm not going to forgive this guy. I'm going to bash him. This, that, and the third, right? Once you leave being spiritual, it says you're going to find vengeance from Yahweh, okay? And your sins are going to be in remembrance. It says, verse 2, forgive thy neighbor the hurt that he hath done unto thee, so shall thy sins also be forgiven when thou prayest. So all the sins that we got, that we constantly ask for forgiveness for, right? We gotta forgive the people who hurt us. Okay, if we want to have a chance, if we want to have a chance to be forgiven for what we have done. Okay, so but these are the traits of walking in the Spirit: love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Okay, and temperance is controlling yourself. Okay, not letting your emotions get the best of you. Matter of fact, scriptures say, if your emotions run you, then your faith is in vain. In other words, you're doing this for nothing. This is James 1 and verse 26. If any man among you seem to be religious and bridle not his tongue, but deceive but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is in vain. Okay, so if you can't control your mouth, you can't control your temper, your feelings. Okay, what you're doing is in vain. Okay, what you're doing is in vain. It's a lot of things that you can do and your work can be in vain. Like an example, First Corinthians the 13th chapter goes into how without love, it doesn't matter what you do for the Lord, everything is in vain if you don't have that love. Okay, but back over here, highlighting to the importance of peace, because people think we're not in the time of peace, but we are in the time of peace for our people, making peace and bridging that gap between our people, because our people were at war with each other for so long. Okay, yeah, we are against the heathen right now. Okay, but among our people, there's peace. This is a time of peace for our people, not war. Okay, because people sleeping on peace, they think it's just slash dash murder gore, right? Cut that head off, roll it, put it in a bucket. This is Colossians 3 and 13. It says, matter of fact, here it is again. Oh man, watch this. This is Colossians 3. I'm gonna start at 12. It says, "Put on therefore as the elect of Yahweh." So this is how the elect are going to be. How the elect are going to be. Let's see if it lines up with. Let's see if it lines up with Jude. Watch this. It says, "Put on therefore as the elect of Yahweh, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy." So bowels basically goes into like bottomless. Okay, so your mercy is going to be endless. Okay, just like King David. It says kindness, humbleness of mind. So you're not going to feel high mind like I'm better than him. I'm better than him. I'm better than him. Nah, man, you ain't going to feel like that. It says meekness and long suffering. These are sound like the same traits to me. What are they talking about? It says forbearing one another, right? So you going to, that's again a form of long suffering, forbearing one another. Okay, taking on each other's burdens. It says and forgiving one another. So you got to forgive one another, right? And here comes the peace. Watch this. If any man have a quarrel against you, so like if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashiach forgave you, so also do ye. Okay, now that's peace. Okay, quarrel is like a argument, a fight, an indifference. Okay, if anybody have that among our people, you got to put it to bed. Okay, you got to put it to bed. Can't be no beefing with our people. Okay, can't be beef. It's got to be peace. Right out the scripts. It says, here it is again. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep reading. It says, and above all these things, put on charity, which is love, which is the bond of perfectness. Okay, now that love is going to hold everything together. Okay, that love holds everything together. It says, verse 15, and let the peace of God rule in your hearts. I thought this wasn't a time of peace. Wow. See, man, a lot of you guys, y'all think y'all got it, but y'all ain't got it. Y'all think y'all got it, but y'all don't got it. Y'all got to go back to the drawing board. Okay, this is all about being like Yahweh Shai. That's what this is all about. That's Yahweh Shai said, I am the way. Okay? Yahweh Shai said, I am the way. Okay, so we gotta walk as he had walked. Matter of fact, watch it. John, one of my favorite scripts. John 12:26. If any man serve me, let him follow me. So we gotta do as he have done. And where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. So when we walk in the footsteps of Yahweh Shemi El Shah, when we do exactly what he do by the book, the love, forgiveness, mercy, charity, long suffering, right, peace. When we have these traits, Yahweh Shemi El Shah, he sends that honor. And again, I keep falling back on this. That Luke 6:35 shows you. Okay, that's how you're children of the highest. When you have these traits, not just to the woke, to the sleep too. Okay. Because a lot of people say, oh well, pray for the a lot of people say, well, deal with the righteous, and let the 2/3 suffer. Who are the 2/3? You got a list? I ain't never seen that list. So what do we do? We do what Yahweh Shah told us to do. Okay? We treat all our people how we want to be treated. That's what you do. We don't know who's who. So we treat everybody how we want to be treated. No disrespect means you don't offend one of the elect. And Yahweh Shah said, you offend any one of these little ones, it'd be better if you offer yourself. Okay? It'd be better if you offer yourself. Okay? Let's go over here. Luke, another one of my favorite ones. This is Luke chapter 9 and verse, I'm going to start at 54. And when his disciples, James and John, saw this, they said, Lord, wilt thou that we command fire to come down from heaven and consume them, even as Elias did? So they were trying to figure out, like, yo, we about to go blaze these people who don't want to get down with us. We about to go destroy them. This is what Yahweh Shah said. But he turned and rebuked them and said, ye know not what manner of spirit ye are of. Okay, so he told them, like, y'all don't even know what y'all doing here. Y'all don't even know what this is about. And a lot of guys don't know what this is about. A lot of guys are in that spirit of, let's bring down fire. Okay, let's burn him. Let's pick curses on him and his whole family. Nope, we weren't given that instructions right now. That's not what we're here for right now. Not with our people anyway. It says, for the Son of Man is not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them. So Yahweh Shah said, I ain't come to destroy men's lives at this time. I came to save them. And what do we just read in John 12:26? Where I am, my servants are going to be. So if he's in that spirit, if you're truly his servant, right, we're going to be in that same exact spirit. Okay? Period. Jeremiah 16, for behold, I will send for many fishes, says the Lord. And what did Yahweh Shah tell Peter? He said, come follow me, I'll make you fishermen of men. And that's the spirit that we're in right now, fishermen of men. Okay? It says, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters. We're not in a time of honey yet. Okay, we still willing to elect, trying to seal that number so the hunters can come. Okay, but we ain't there yet. And the first person who be popping off hunting is Yahweh Shah. Okay, we ain't earned those. We ain't earned the right to be out here hunting, right? We ain't get that. Yahweh Shah got first dibs. He died first, so he get first dibs. Okay. I see a lot of guys overstep themselves and think they on the level Yahweh Shah. Watch this. Luke 20 and 43. It says, And David himself said in the book of Psalms, Yahweh said unto my Lord Yahushai, sit thou at my right hand till I make thy enemies thy footstool. And that's what we're supposed to have, peace. Okay? Peace among our people. Yahweh Shemi Shah said he's going to make our enemies a footstool. Okay? He's going to put into subjection a 2/3. He's going to deal out the 2/3 judgment. Not us. It ain't up to us to get that done. We're nobodies. Okay? They got first dibs out here. Period. Second Thessalonians 1:6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So it's a righteous thing that Yahweh gives back tribulation to them who put us in tribulation. So Yahweh's going to deal that out. This is all predicated on what? Us having that endurance. Matthew 24:13. Us having that endurance, enduring it to the end. Because these are going to be the people who get that recompense. Zechariah 3:19. These are going to be the people who are going to be made famous. Okay, this the same exact ones that endured all these afflictions, that endured the disrespect. Okay, they still prayed for people who came up against them. Okay, they rewarded people good for evil. These are going to be people who's going to receive them awards. Like I said again, Luke 6:35. They tell you how you're going to get that reward. Okay, not only loving our people who are woke, but also the ones that are asleep. Matter of fact, I keep kind of like quoting it. Not the Luke, the other one. I'm gonna grab it. Galatians 6:10. As we therefore have opportunity, so if you got a chance, let us do good unto all men, all our people. Okay, it says, and then you can say, well, that's talking about the people who are awake. Let's see. It says, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. So it made a distinction. It says, all our people, but especially do good to the people of the household of faith. Okay, the people who believe. So it made a distinction. So all you people out there that say you don't do good unto everybody, that's all our people, you're wrong. You're wrong, because Galatians 6:10, you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong. It's people like Saul of Tarsus, for an example. When he was being wicked, right? Just in ignorance, Stephen, basically on his deathbed, being stoned, right? Being stoned, in the middle of being stoned, he's praying for the people that are killing him, literally killing him, right? And one of the people in the midst of the crowd that he's praying for is actually Saul of Tarsus, who ends up being one of the elect and one of the basically the pioneers of the gospel. Okay, one of the big pillars, right? So that just goes to show you you can't count nobody out in this. No matter how much they're scoffing, you can't count somebody out in this. No matter how bad they're looking, how low they are, Yahweh Shemi Shai can lift up anybody at any time, period. Okay? But again, gotta have that peace. Okay? Gotta have that peace. How much of an asshole would you look like, right? If you beefing with somebody who's a so-called 2/3, because that's like the brand of people who aren't in the ministry at 2/3. How would you like you beefing with this guy who's a so-called 2/3, and then he wakes up? You're going to look like an asshole. Okay, we got to be better than how people act. We got to be better. Okay. That's what they do in the world. When somebody beefing on this side, they gonna beef on this end, and it's just a big clash. We can be better than that. Like, I ain't gonna beef with you. I'll pray for you though. Lord willing, you wake up. What's so hard about doing that? Lord willing, you wake up. But I ain't gonna argue with you. What's that ain't hard. That's how you shut it all down. Okay? You ain't gotta go back and forth. You ain't gotta feed into it. It's all about that peace. You gotta ensue peace. Okay? But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, Tamayim, Aki, and Wa, Akwaf, Miyakal. Shalom.